Will an aging population lower labor force participation rates? Have you ever wondered how an aging population might impact the job market? Today, we are going to explore the connection between an aging population and labor force participation rates. The labor force participation rate measures the percentage of people who are either working or actively looking for work. As populations age, we often see changes in this rate. As more individuals reach retirement age, a significant portion of the workforce begins to leave. This demographic shift can lead to a decline in the overall labor force participation rate. Older individuals, especially those beyond the typical retirement age, tend to participate in the labor market less frequently. This trend is particularly noticeable in many developed countries. While it is true that the labor force participation rate for older adults, specifically those aged 65 and older, has been gradually increasing, their participation remains lower compared to younger workers. For instance, even though projections suggest that older adults will make up a larger share of the labor force, they still representing a smaller fraction of active workers compared to those in their prime working years. This shift in demographics can have broader implications for the economy. As the number of younger workers entering the labor market decreases, the growth of the labor supply slows down. This reduction can contribute to slower economic growth since fewer workers are available to produce goods and services. Additionally, aging populations may also affect labor productivity. Research indicates that as populations age, labor productivity growth can decline, which can further impact overall economic performance. There are also behavioral and policy factors at play. Health, retirement policies, social security systems, and economic incentives influence older workers' decisions to stay in or leave the labor force. While aging is a structural factor that lowers participation rates, these other elements can also play a significant role. Interestingly, some trends may help counteract the negative effects of an aging population. For example, rising educational attainment and changing retirement patterns could encourage older adults to remain in the workforce longer. Many older individuals are choosing to work longer due to better health or financial needs. In practical terms, economies facing aging populations might see slower growth in labor force participation rates unless there are significant changes in labor market behavior or policies. Addressing labor shortages and maintaining economic vitality will require adapting retirement policies, promoting lifelong learning, and encouraging workforce inclusion. In summary, an aging population is a key factor that tends to lower labor force participation rates. This demographic trend influences labor market dynamics and has important implications for economic growth. Understanding these connections can help us navigate the challenges posed by an aging workforce.